So this is a review after having this watch for 2 months since it came out. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 8, one of the cheapest versions. It was the 44mm, I think it was £329, something around there. I've got it on my arm right now. As we can see, it's a wonderful watch, I must admit. It's the first one I've ever had, so obviously I don't really have much to go off, but the only other thing I've had close to it is a Fitbit, which lasted about a month, but this one I've actually had on my arm near enough every day for the past 2 months. The battery on it is fantastic for me, and my use case at the moment being looking after 3 kids. So it's like, you know, I need to track things like sleep, I need to track my blood pressure, I need to make sure that I'm on top of eating well so that it shows up on the stats, and this watch does do that. The battery life on it is about 3 to 4 days without needing to be charged, and to be honest, 0 to 100 on charge, it probably takes about an hour, 10 maybe, an hour, but no, it's been fantastic. I'm showing you a few clips now. As you can see there, it can run through things like your sleep, it gives you your steps, it gives you your blood pressure, it also gives you what your heart rate is in that moment, as you can sync it up to do a measurement. It comes through with a little green light that will just basically buzz for a few seconds as it reads your heartbeat on your arm, which is just so futuristic, it's incredible. You wouldn't even think it was on your arm. I've got it set on the 4th hole, and it comes with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes with about 10. It's like how big your wrist is really, but I'm on number 4. I got the 44mm version. There was a smaller one which I probably could have got, which would have saved me a few pounds, but I did not know how small or how large these are. You can change the actual straps on them as well. I've got white, plain, simple, good enough for me, but you can get different colours, and they are, you can take them off. They are magnetic type. When you first get it out the box, it'll just come with the circle by itself, and the 2 side straps, you've just got to apply them onto the sides, and jobs are good, and they're really well on when they're on. It's a fantastic watch, as I say. The only downside to it, to be honest, is the fact that if you're like me and you're quite busy a lot, you put it on charge and you might forget about it, because even though your arm's going to be naked, it's that light, you wouldn't know whether you've got it on or off. The only way you're going to know is if you need it. Obviously, it's on your arm for a reason. When it's there, you need to tell the time, you need to check your stats, all that type of stuff. And another good feature it's got on it as well, which I think they've all basically got on them now because they are smartwatches. Obviously, you get your texts, you get your phone calls. I like that because the phone calls one is really fun. I've answered phone calls on this, and no one's asked me what like that audio problem is, or no one's really mentioned anything. It probably just sounds the same. I've had FaceTimes where it doesn't have, obviously it doesn't have a camera, but I've answered the FaceTime, I've seen the other person, they can't see me until I connect back to my phone. I have a Samsung phone, so a Samsung phone with a Samsung watch is ideal, just syncs up completely, but I'm almost certain Android devices, they'd be able to sync up with them anyway because it's all under the same UI. And that's also another thing as well, the customization due to the UI and stuff. I've got mine set at the moment so that's just a dog, but I usually do have a picture of me and my youngest son. I like that because it's like, oh, you look down and like you can just double tap the screen, or you can use your face and it'll come up with, you know, the time. It's a nice little reminder seeing your child on there. It's just like, oh, my dad, you know, not that you're ever going to forget about that. But yeah, so going back to the point, I definitely recommend it for people that are looking for something that's as much as you can get cheaper. The fact that it's going to last a long time, like I'm probably going to have this for a good few years now. I've been looking on the market for a while for something like this to pop up for me when it was affordable. I mean, if you're someone who likes to run around, go on jogs, do big walks, go to the gym, it's fantastic because obviously you can see calories that you've burned during the day, see how many steps you've done. You can even register your exercise types on here. Running through the stats right now: energy scores, sleep scores, breathing exercises, blood pressure, ECG, which is obviously heart rate. It has got other things as well. I mean, you can scroll through. It's literally got a fitness setting with there's biking, there's running, there's walking, and there's other settings on there. It's got beta versions for running coaches, body compositions. It gives you the weather. It also gives you your charge on the devices that you sync it up to. So because I've got mine synced to my phone, on my phone screen, I've actually got the watch and the phone charge on a widget together. And when I connect my earphones, which aren't Samsung, but I basically am just a Samsung earphones away from basically having everything Samsung. I'm sure that will show up the same. It'll have like the charge amount on there. It also does the same thing on the watch as well. So as I tile through, it's got the watch's charge and my phone's battery. So obviously, if you're out and about, you've got your watch on your arm, your phone in your pocket, instead of just getting this lump out your pocket and going, oh yeah, I'm on that charge, you can go on your watch. You can scroll all the way to the end and then just scroll down a tiny bit and it'll tell you how much your phone's charge is. You can also pause YouTube videos and Spotify. You can play new Spotify songs through your earphones on your watch, like you could do on your phone. They're quite cool. The customization on it is quite good. You can make this look as fancy or as normal as you want. You keep your finger on the watch itself and you just scroll through and you've got different settings. So I've got that there, or I can just go ahead and go back to the dog. I've even got other things like the picture of myself and my son, and I can customize it as much as I want. You can change the colors of the times. It comes up digital with the time. You could just change it so that it's just a watch like the good old days. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's definitely something I'm going to keep for a while. I don't currently go to the gym, as if it wasn't obvious, but when I do again, because I used to quite a lot, this will be essential to me and I'll make sure it's always on my arm. But yeah, so I haven't done a YouTube video in a while. The last YouTube video I'd actually made was on a MacBook, which was first impressions. Didn't go any further than that. I kept the MacBook for about 2 months after that, and then I ended up selling it because I needed the money more, but that was quite a good MacBook. So if there was anyone at all that was waiting for a future video, that was 7 months ago. I mean, you weren't going to get it then, you're not going to get it now. But yeah, so that's going to wrap it up in one with the watch. If you're looking for a watch out there and it's within your price range, definitely think you should look at getting that. You could also get the generation below it, or you can go to the second-hand market where you can get them that are basically brand new or in good enough condition. It's only going on your arm. Give it a little wipe. As long as the screen's viewable and not scratched up, you'll be fine. But yeah, that's everything for today. I'll catch you guys on the next YouTube video. See you around. Peace.